Hello, welcome to this tutorial video uh, on how to MESHMOD models. In this video I'm going to teach you all how to make this character here. Well, let me show you the other ones. I'm trying to be respectful here, but I'm going to show you how to make Hyrule Warrior Lana or Lena from scratch. Alright, make sure that's working. First model we're going to bring in is Hyrule Warrior's Lena herself. We're going to be putting her from a T pose to the DOA pose, which I've already got the outfit there, so I do not want all her weapons. My God, no. Too many damn buttons. Pretty much all I need is her skin. I don't really care about her hair. There we go. Okay, now we're going to bring in our DOA model, which is a new version of semi-up design. She will come with 3 different hairstyles. Okay, we got to pretty much line them up. We're going to go pretty much, as you can see, they're not that far apart. Sumi's head doesn't matter, because we're just trying to get everything lined up pretty much. I apologize for the nudity, but pretty much I've got everything where I want it. What we're going to do is we're going to save Kasumi, generic MASH. We don't have to save her as current. Pretty much Lana's the same, so we're just going to save her. Override. Escape. Alright. I'm going to go up here. I've already got the folder here. We're going to name the folder Lana ND. And then the next folder will be Lana with outfit. Same as I did before. Okay. Open Blender. Now in this video there's going to be quite a lot of bone mashing. So we're going to be doing a lot of armature adding. I'm also going to show you how to make her complete outfit optional, where you can remove it slowly, like the arms, the top, the necklace, pretty much all that. First model we're going to load is our Kasumi model. I'm using her ponytail version because it's a lot easier to get rid of all the bones. We don't have to remove the doubles yet. You don't remove the doubles until your verticals, your vertices. I'm going to hit number lock, and then I'm going to use on the number delete DEL, the period there, and that's going to bring me closer to her. I'm going to show the whole armature, which as you can see is right there. I'm going to hit tab, and now I'm going to click on this. I'm going to hit delete again where the number key is, and that's going to zoom me right in. The only thing I need from her head is her neck, upper and lower. Hold shift, click on each one, and then hit H to hide. Now just delete it all. Hit B like this, delete it. Same, we don't need these bones. Unhit alert H to unhide. There's all the bones we need. We're going to hide those now, and we're just going to start deleting her heads. We don't need her. We don't need her head whatsoever. Now we may have to do a little scaling, but that's no biggie. Okay. Alert H to unhide again. Okay. Now these are the only armatures you should need for the body itself when you're adding it to a new head to it. Head neck upper and head neck lower. Actual fact, you don't need the head neck upper, but certain models, their necks don't work well with other models, so sometimes you have to parent offset, which I'm going to show you how to do that too. Okay, now we're going to bring in Lana twice. There's going to be two versions of her that we're going to bring in. First, oh, I'm bringing in mine. Hyrule Warriors Lana. I apologize for that. Click it, make sure I'm still recorded. Okay. I guess it only works if I'm not on Skype, because I tried to record while I was on Skype when I was doing this with Keegan, and then it wouldn't let me record it, because this is the second time I did this video. So this is going to, I say, a pretty long video. Okay, now Lana's in here. We're going to save. We're going to go to Save As. We're going to go in here and put it in Blender, and we're just going to make file save, just in case, because you make mistakes. You're going to. It's natural. You're not perfect. Don't try to be. We're going to unhide all her bones. The only bones we need for her, trust me, she's got a lot of bones. Jesus Christ, she got weapon bones. But y'all get to watch me have fun doing that one. Oh, Jesus. Okay. There is something I forgot to tell y'all, but I'll explain it here in a second. Okay, there's her head. Hit A, that selects everything, delete it all. Unhide. Well, now here's the thing, we want to have this highlighted and this highlighted, because that's what we're going to parent. We're going to offset that. So now let's hide the armatures again, because the only thing we need is her body, her hair, and pretty much it. Her teeth. That's pretty much it. Once we got what we need, we're going to hit A, delete everything, unhide. Now we got to do a little editing on her. We're going to join all this together. You don't have to, because what most people don't know about ASCII files or XPS itself is you have a bone limit. If you exceed that bone limit, the model will get an error or won't even load. But we'll get into that soon. Once we got both of them, we're going to hit Control and J. That means to join. Now that we've got that, we're going to hit Tab, and we're going to go into our first edit. Hit A to unselect, and we're just going to get rid of all the neck right here. Right where these dots are. Don't go any higher. And now hit delete. And that pretty much got it all. Oh, missed some. That's no biggie. Don't go up past this. Just go to these little dots here. You don't have to go up any higher, because you got to be careful. Okay, that's fine. Now we can just get rid of the rest of the body. Now, one thing we're going to do before we go into starting to get her head ready for adding, I'm going to go back over here to this real quick, and I'm going to explain the armatures, or the bones. Since we're going to be using Lana, we want all her bones to match up to Kasumi's bones. So the best way I can tell you is to write them all down, because if all the bones match up, you won't have no errors, and the bone count won't be over heavy, and you won't have to do any vertices. Which you're probably asking me, what are vertices? Well, vertices are the vertical points for each bone, which I will show you right here. I'm going to blow this page up bigger. I'm going to show you what this is. If you look right here, they have a distance of 25, 25. That means that since it's in a DOA pose, that's where its vertices are set, is at 25. T pose is 0, which means the bones are pretty much where they need to be. But like I said, with DOA models, they're set for a different type of pose than your regular T pose. Okay, now that we've looked at all of our vertices here, and you can see that what I do is I use my my built-in thing, which is this. You'll see the screen. Oh crap! Wrong thing. There you go. See, it went black. That's so I can snap a picture. So I can match them up, which all her bones are pretty much matched up. Pretty good. The only bones we're going to need when we add our outfit is going to be this. Pretty much all her weapon bones, her cape, and probably just all of her root bones for her weapons. But that's pretty much it for that. We're now going to make another save just to make sure. Which we're going to set that as 2. And now we're going to hit A to grab everything, then we're going to make sure this is all lined up. See, it's not lined up perfect yet, so we're going to hit G for move, and we're going to try to get it leveled up. We're going to fix the neck last. Right now we're just trying to get the model together, because I work at a very fast pace when I'm just doing this myself. Because I know what I'm doing. But I'm going to try to go really slow to explain and show y'all this. I'm not going to go super fast. Which should be right there. Okay, now that we've got it pretty much lined up where we want, the only thing we're going to want to move is the armatures. Lock onto them and hit M for move. Move to the first layer. Now go down here and grab onto the root bone, hold in shift, click, and now hit Control J, join armatures. Hit tab, and now you'll see that, oh crap, I hate when I do that. You see now that they're both, but we're going to parent them to each other, so head, neck, upper, point 1 will be head, neck, upper. It will be the same thing. We're going to set it offset, which I'm looking for right now. Head, neck, upper, head, neck, lower. We'll get rid of them later, but right now we're just doing that. That's to make sure that the bones weight. Okay. We are done. Now we're going to hit A and move her over. Now we're going to do our first export to Lana nude. So we're going to go to Osiris. This one, we're go up here, delete that period up here, and just hit Lana. Hit that. Now we should. And now I always bring this up so I can watch, which it pretty much should go through pretty fine. I got one warning, which is because of the joint. I'm going to save this really quick, and then we're going to do part 2 of it. Because I've got to shut the window down, because I don't have a zoom, because I don't have a mouse hooked up to this yet. But I'm just going to reopen it, so everything will be reset back. Okay. I'm just going to open recent, which was 3. I'm going to go back up here to Luna's head. Okay, we're just going to go in here and we're just going to make all her maps really quick. We don't need Kasumi now. Kasumi's done. But I'm just going to leave this model here. Well, actually, I'm going to take it out and bring it back in since I don't need it now. Because the only thing I need it for now is the outfit, which I'm putting that there actually. And now we're going to go to load Lana. which is Lena ND, which is abbreviated for me. I make it like that so I don't have to worry about MediaFire deleting it. It's going to make all her maps. Hyrule Warrior models have a very set shine maps, or spec maps as we call them. Okay. As we can see, pretty much everything is where we want it. We're going to have to do some pulling, but that's fine. We're going to save Lena real quick. We're just going to save her because we're going to have to smooth her body, remove seams, and some other stuff. So we're just going to hide her. We're now going to bring in Lena again. Oh my God, here's the fun part. You better be recording. Here we go. Here's fun. This is the very fun part of this model. Okay, here we go. Now, y'all about to see the fun part. We're now deleting all her skin. Same as before, bring her in and hit X to unlock it. We're now going to get rid of all the hair bones, the head bones, everything pretty much, because we don't need it. The only thing we're going to be grabbing is her cape. I got to be careful here because, like I said, this is a very tedious one. Also, I'm going to be grabbing her breastbones. The reason I grab the breastbones is because I like to give the outfit more of more bones for you to move around, so that the top actually will be able to, you can actually move the top yourself. Oh, this is fun. All the cape bones. She's also got skirt bones. We'll get them as we go. I think I have to get her knee adjusters too. Let me check real quick. Make sure. But I'm pretty sure the only thing, yeah, I gotta get her books, her Dooku shield. She has a lot of cape bones. I don't need shoulder controls. Like I said, I'll get the breastbones. I don't need these bones. She's got 3 bones I gotta grab in her front here, which is right here. Actually 4. She'll, I think it's 41 bones altogether is what it counted to. Because she was, I think 145, and by the, with her bones, I'm counting. Now we gotta find these root bones for the weapon. Which there's the Dooku. Yes, she does have some cool weapons. Trust me. There's the skirt. Okay. That's pretty much all them bones. Now, fun part. Here we go. This is fun. This is what I call. This girl has a lot of bones. Her root bone is the hardest to find for her root weapon because it's so small. It's a little bitty thing, which is right there. There it is. Which I'll definitely be highlighting that when we get to it. I just gotta make sure I get all these bones. I mean, if you delete a bone, don't worry about that, because you can bring in the same model, and all you got to do is just get the bones you don't need, delete the rest, rejoin it to the armature, and then parent it, which we're going to be doing a lot of that here in a second. Okay, we only got a few more bones to get and we're done, and then we can start getting all this. Make sure there's no bones here. I always gotta make sure. She's got a lot of bones. See, I missed one. Oh, missed two. Missed three. She's got the bones, I'll say that. That should be all the bones I need. I don't need her root ground. I don't need her pelvis. I mean, you can keep her pelvis if you want it. Okay, unhide. There's all her bones. Now, here's the thing. You want to highlight certain bones, which we want to highlight this one, this one, this one, and this one. Pretty much all her cape. Her hardest bone to get will be this one, which I'm going to have to really go in for, which I'm trying to find, because that's the hardest bone to find. But pretty much you always want to highlight your bones, so it makes putting your armatures on a lot easier. Oh crap. Crap. There it is. So there we go. That should be enough. Okay, we're going to make our first save real quick after we get rid of her head, which we're now going to get rid of her hair. Here in a second, we're going to do the optional thing. I want to show you all how to separate outfits and then rename them so they'll work as optionals, which we're going to do here in a second. Okay, we've got all our bones. We're now going to make another save. We're going to make this 4. Let's make sure this is working. Okay. We're not doing too bad. 30 minutes already. That's not really bad. Everything matches up. We're now going to move the armatures, because that's pretty much, like I said, all we need. So you can, if you want, hide something, so you can get to the armatures. Because that's all I need right now is the armatures. Hit M again, move over. Click that. Now we're going to join these. Again, hit Control J. Now, if you look here, you can already see that most of them are here. I'm going to raise this up a little. The root shield, that's going to go for the left arm, the armrest. Okay, that one's done. Now the cape. Cape's going to go to shoulder upper or spine upper. Same with this one, spine upper. We've got to go down here and find her skirt. Come on, I know I got the skirt. Where are you, skirts? Oh, there it is. Finding these bones can sometimes be aggravating. Thigh. There's skirt. That'll go to pelvis. If you didn't have a pelvis, it would go to your root hip. Some models have pelvises, some don't. Same with this, it'll go to the pelvis. Okay, let's go up here and connect the last part of the cape, which I think is right there. I'm just making sure I got all the cape. Yeah, I got the cape. Okay. breast base. That goes to the left breast. Goes left. We can set it on pretty much anyone if you want it. It don't really matter. Breast base, which would be right breast brace. Okay. We only got a few more things to get. Which is right there. Spine upper. Now the fun part, y'all get to watch me look for this thing. This literally drove me bonkers trying to find this. I had so many errors. I did a lot of errors because I could not find this thing weapon upper. So the best way I do it is just do this. Maybe I'll get lucky. Come back. Upper. It's got to be around here somewhere. Where are you? There it is. I got lucky. That goes to the right wrist. Right there. Alert H again to unhide everything. Okay, we can now finally say that she's together. Whew. She got a lot of bones. Okay. Hit A, grab everything, move it over to this. We are now done. We're now going to export her to the Lana with outfit one. Oh, let's fix that real quick. Bring it back down. Data. Lana with outfit. We're just going to name it the same, which is Lana. Export it. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. There's she's got one piece of skin that I have to delete. It's a little extra piece of skin she has. Jesus Christ, girl, she's got so many weapons. I forgot that. I had so many errors on her. It wasn't funny. I gotta find a little piece of skin. There it is. Come on, where are you at? There it is. Delete that. There we go. Bring this button down. Okay. Now she should export without any. We got fingers crossed now. With outfit. Here we go again. I can't believe I forgot it again. But 3 times is not too bad. I'm missing a cape. Cape A. I gotta find which is Cape A. I probably didn't parent it. Cape A. Cape A. Oh, okay. I know what's that. Just that one right there. I see it. Don't worry if you make mistakes. It's going to happen. Like I said, you ain't supposed to be perfect. Don't try to be. Just do your best and have fun with it. The reason you make the mistakes is so you learn from them. So make mistakes. It's not a bad thing. Y'all don't even want to know the errors that I had with one certain model that I uploaded. I had over 30 different errors on that model, and pretty much basically had to learn how to make my own bones to fix it, which was Mitsurugi, which we're still getting that same error. Okay, we're gonna now hide this. We're now gonna bring in our model, our new one, which is Lana with clothes, which it's probably gonna make a bunch of bump maps. Okay. The skirt's hidden, I bet you. Oh, I forgot the skirt. Oh, crap. That's funny. That's really funny. Only in America. We'll fix that right now. That's so funny. I did that with Kasumi with her dress. Lana. Where's your Lana and Vixens? That is so funny. Hey, we might get this under an hour. But the next part's the fun part, because that's when we're going to start using scalpel mode and edit mode to put the outfit on her, so it actually covers her skin. Because we're going to be doing a lot of separation soon. Because we're going to be like I said, we're going to separate the entire outfit. Okay. And then before, like how I did, I have to smooth out our entire body, remove all the seams, and fix any of the UV maps. Which I'll show you that everything's here just to show you. I just got it hid right now. I'm just going to overwrite saver. I'll make everything unhidden when we work on her. Okay, we're now going to save our next one, which will be 5, blend 5. This is what I call making her outfit. First things first, let's get rid of all these damn weapons. Pardon my language. Let's get them out of the way, because I got a lot of work I'll be doing with her. I don't move the bones. And move it over to the second layer. Oh crap. Like I said, she's got so many weapons. This girl really enjoys weapons. I don't need that yet. That's for bones. We're not into that type of tutorial yet. Alright, here we go. Now, if you look here, you'll see that the top here is in multiple mesh parts. You can see here that when I spin it around, there's 2 sets of arms, a top, and a necklace. Okay, now we're going to hit the next to the number lock, the angle, and that's going to bring us up close. We're going to go hit tab, and now we're going to go and hit A, and now we're going to start separating all this mesh parts. Don't delete it. Don't ever delete it. Okay, we've got that. Now we're going to unclick that, hit mash, separate. Now we got to rename this. So you'll see right here that it's got a name. We're going to change that. We're going to put a period in front of it, and we're just going to call that arms. Do that for both. Don't do it for one. If you do it for one, you'll get a wrong, which can sometimes cause an error. Okay, there's that. Hit H to hide it. Now we've got one more we got to do, so hit it again, hit tab. Click on this right up here and hit the delete again so we can come in close so we can get just the necklace. Because that's what we're going to name. We're going to name it necklace. Grab it all, make sure you've got it all. Okay, we've got it all. Same thing, hit mesh, separate, rename it, click on it, and we're going to name that. We're going to put a period in front of it. We're just going to call it neck L. Same with this one, plus neck L. Unhide. There we go. We got that hid. Now go to this. We're going to name this top. Plus top. Same thing here. Plus top. Hide it. Now hit layer H. Come on. I don't know where that's fine. Oh, that's right. There we go. Okay, there's that. Let's hide these because we don't need them. The cape's fine. I've already got it. It's already set. The arm guard here, set that for, put a period in front of it too. Make sure you do both of these. Period. Hide. Do this with this as well. If you want, you can actually set this up with the top by just changing the front of it to top, and then it'll disappear with it. You can do that either in here or in the ASCII file. Skirt or the tutu. I can't help it. I call it a skirt. Okay. Leg guard, which it's already got a period in front of it. These are going to be legs, period 1. The reason that we're making this period 1 is because we're going to be separating her main body. We're going to be separating, and then we're going to be renaming it legs 2. So it coincides with when this is on, the other will hide. So we've got that. Her boomers, or bombers. That's funny. There we go. And go down here to her feet. We've got 3 here. We're going to be adding them together. So get rid of that and put a period in between them. Whenever you got a period in between items, it pretty much coincides with it. So that's how you can make like 3 things into one. Same with this. Name that boots 1. Same here, boots 1. But we got to put a period in front of it. Period. Period. Okay, and the final piece is boots 3. Or since it's got platform, we can just put a period in front of it again, like I said. Which it's already got a period in front of it. Period in front of it, okay. Okay, now that acts as 3 parts. Alright, we are now got all of our, pretty much all our parts renamed. Now we're going to start doing what I like to call the putting it on her. Now there's 2 ways I'm going to be doing this. A lot of it's going to be doing with edit mode. I'm going to be stretching parts, moving them. Some parts I'm going to be separating body parts, mesh. These are fine. The rings, which that's not going to be really too much of a hard thing. We're just going to hit G and move those down on our fingers. We're going to have to turn it so I can get it where I need it. Like I said, there's, make sure those are, yeah, they're plus, okay. Right, hit A. The rings are now on her finger. We don't need this because that's not a problem. Her skirt's fine. I don't need this. I don't need her cape, nor do I need this. This is the first part we're going to work on. We're going to come in close. We're going to turn it, and now we're going to hit, we're going to go into edit mode. Now you see all these verticals on the back. We're going to grab all these and we're going to stretch it all out. Grab as much as you can and just start pulling. Take a look at what you're doing, because sometimes you might grab the wrong piece, but don't worry about it, because like I said, we're stretching the outfit around her. This doesn't hurt the mesh or nothing. We're just pulling the parts out. Oh, I hate when that happens. Okay, that's perfect. That's pretty much that part. We're going to do our breast same way, but we're going to grab a big chunk of her breast, and we're just going to move it out just a little. We're not going to move it out too much, because we don't want to grab too much, because we don't want to make it look a little off. We just want to slowly. Oh, did it again. See, it's almost there. That should do it right there. Whatever we don't get, we'll get with scalpel mode. Okay. There's that. Now, I will grab certain parts, but I gotta make sure I grab them right. Like I said, watch what you're doing, check it. If it feels a little off, don't worry. Which we've almost got it. We're going to have to go up here just a little. Go this right here. Bring it out. That's no problem. Like I said, we can touch that up with scalpel mode, which we're going to do after we get this. Always unhit A. That way you don't accidentally overdo it. Which we pretty much almost got it. We've got one little piece right there that you can see that's off, so just grab them two little vertices right there and bring it back in. We're going to have to grab a little more than that. That's not a biggie. There we go. Which is almost on her. We just got a few more to get. These are the hard ones because they're closer to another mesh part. So, I'm going to shrink that down just a little. That should do it. I'm always checking it, because like I said, it's fine. We'll be doing the same for the front. I'm just seeing what I've got to do. If you have to zoom in farther, we can pretty much see what we've got to pull out right here. Which we've almost got it, just a little more at the top. There we go. Like I said, what we don't get here, we'll get with scalpel mode. Scalpel modes are little saving grace, as I like to call it. That's pretty much almost got it. As you can see, there's pretty much just a little touch up, but that's not no biggie. I see some more we gotta fix. That's not good. Almost got it. That's fine. That's pretty much good as I want to get it. Okay, now we're gonna go. I've got to get right to her skin herself, because I think I'm gonna have to join it. No, that's the legs. Yeah, that's right. I gotta join it. So we'll get another warning. Okay. Now we're gonna want to get rid of. Now we're gonna do a massive separation, but we're gonna leave her feet, so her shoes can come off. So we're gonna go right here, and we're just going to pretty much get rid of all this, and we're gonna hide it. Don't delete it now. We're just hiding it. We're not deleting it. Now we're gonna hit vertices, vertical, separate. Now we're going to go find that part, which is, we're going to hit minus legs 2. Same with this one. Minus legs dot 2. There we go. Now when her legs are on the tights, the legs will be gone. Okay, let's re-hide this. Now we gotta do her feet now, which I gotta turn this on so I can see how far up I gotta come. Just trying to find her skin. There's her boots. It's peeking through. See, actually, I could use scalpel mode, but I thought I would just show y'all the separate, because it's so much easier. We're going to go to mash again, separate, and then option. Remember, we're going to name this boots. So this is going to be minus boots 4. Minus boots 4. And there we go. Now I need to make sure that I didn't separate too much, because I sometimes have a tendency of doing that. Let me check. Yes, I did. See? Like I said, you gotta be careful. But we can fix that. That's not a biggie. We'll fix that right now. As soon. I'll just take it back off the top. I knew it went up a little too high. I had that feeling. But we see right there what I need to get back. So we're just going to separate that. Then we're going to rejoin that with her main body. There we go. Okay, just join that back to her body. We're going to have to join more back to her body too. Let me turn that back off. Join. H. Okay, I see. So I pretty much need all this. Like I said, it's trial and error. Oh, crap. Now let me look at it and see if I got it all. Which I don't think I did. Almost got it. I got a little more I gotta get. Let me get back here so I can see how far I gotta come up on it. But we're almost done pretty much. I just made one little boo-boo. But no biggie. It's a simple fix. We'll just do it from here. So I can see where the belly goes. That should do it. Okay, that shit fixed it. Let's check. Okay, just a little more. But you almost got it. Just a little more. J. I don't get the word this time. I'll just rejoin it back together. I'll just stretch out the outfit. Yeah, I'll just do that. I have to remove the doubles now. Make sure it's all back together. Yeah, just the feet. That's fine. Oh well. Get rid of them bloomers. Let's go to the tail strip. Try this again. I'm missing something. What part am I missing? Oh, it's not that. That should do it right there. Okay, there we go. I got it. pretty much everything should pretty much be where it needs to be. Let's export her really quick and we'll check and make sure everything's fine with her. And then we'll finish her out. Oh crap, I forgot to rename the legs. Oh, almost messed up. I would have got an error. Not those. Okay, it's still named legs. Just making sure. What about the body? What's the body called? Oh crap, the body's body. Also, let's unhide her hair. If they don't have no period or minus in front of them, it just makes it already on her from the beginning. The only way you can remove it is headdress. There we go. Little jewel, which is probably my favorite little thing. Armature really quick. It's probably going to say that the spec maps are different. So, but that's a lot of work here. Mouth. Yeah, those two. Okay, two more things and we got it. Yeah, I respect people that port them DLA models. Some of the bones for them models are insane, truly insane, like hundreds of bones, like 300-400 bones. I'm glad these models don't have that many bones. Oh, we got one more thing to fix. As we can see it right there. Which when I released her, I almost forgot this piece, actually, in fact, if you really want to get technical. Okay, I'm glad I just looked at it. Now I gotta raise it. Just a little more. There we go. Now she's finally ready to export back to XPS, which will now run her through, make sure everything's hidden. Okay. Now, finally, we can export her back to XNA Lana. Same file again, Lana. we'll make her a regular generic mesh X file. Okay, 1 hour, that's not bad. Actually, I did pretty good considering. Oh, I gotta fix that really quick. She has 2 sets of legs. I gotta fix that right now. She has 2 sets for 1. Legs, that's fine. I don't know. Let me export it and I'll find out. Let's take her out. We're going to run it through a pose sequence now. So y'all get to see some cool poses you've never seen before. It's going to say that. That's not a biggie, the parameters. All that means is her spec maps are off. But you can fix that with X key, using the S key. Okay. As you can see, pretty much everything is almost on her. So now we're going to run it through a pose sequence. We got a little cleanup to do, but as you can see, she's now pretty much everything's on her. The only thing we got to do is just fix her breast, but that's not a biggie. Let's load our pose sequence, and then we're going to finish her up, and then I'm going to show y'all how to fix all the seams in her and smooth out the skin. We're going to use Fiona. Pose sequence, which is a lot of for Valkyrie, which I've shown a picture of. We're just checking. As you can see, everything pretty much poses. She pretty much poses just perfect. We got a few places you can see right there on her arm, but like I said, not really bad considering. See, you can go around and look at the model and you can see what parts you need to fix. Which we can see around her arms. We're going to have to move them just a little. But like I said, not too bad. Nothing we can't fix. But as you've seen, it didn't hurt her spec maps like I told you it wouldn't. All that does is it just makes it doesn't affect her. It pretty much only affects her ability to shine light on her, so she looks like she's sweating, which I'm going to get into that video too. I'm going to show y'all how to make spec maps so you can actually make your models sweat, even models that are not DOA. Okay, we can. So once again, fun part. Weapon time! Whee! Don't you just love weapons? We're going to move them over. Like I said, she has so many weapons. I have to move them over. I can't see nothing. Two more books. And yes, her books do have bones in them, so you can actually open the books, which is kind of cool. Okay. Okay, we've only got 1 or 2 things to fix, which is her nipples. Which, that's not a biggie. Which is just right here, so let's just barely move that out. That should have covered her nipples. Oh, it's a little too thick. Like I said, if we can't get it, we'll use scalpel mode to fix it. Put that. Oh, that's right. I'm seeing through the top. That's not a biggie. Now let's get out scalpel mode. Y'all finally get to see what scalpel mode is. As I said, most people don't like scalpel mode, but that's the ones that don't know how to do scalpel mode. After we get done, I'll show you my girl Valkyrie. Her outfit was put on her with scalpel mode. I didn't even use anything, I just used scalpel mode. Set it for flat, and that's pretty much it. You don't have to do any more than that. We're just going to hide this so we can go back into it. Scalpel mode. All scalpel mode does is it just pulls all the lines out so the outfit looks better. So you can see where the outfit is. But we don't want to use scalpel mode for that because this you can use it on. You can use it on stuff like that, but you can't use it on parts that are really far away from each other because if you do, it's going to look off. Okay, that's that. We're pretty much done with scalpel mode. Okay. We're pretty much the only part we're going to have to move is this part right here. Which we're going to move and then we're going to bring down. Because, like I said, we gotta try to get it on her. Which I'll be going back and forth on so I can see what I'm doing. May have quit that. As you can see, we got to go up with it and move up. Actually, no, wrong one. Get text. Yeah, there we go. Follow on from now. I've almost got it. Like I said, you want to be careful with scalpel mode when you're doing this because scalpel mode is not really what you think it is. I mean, to a point it is, but if you don't know what you're doing with scalpel mode, it can make stuff big and bonky. Which it's really not. Pretty much what I'm doing, just holding it down. I'm letting scalpel mode guide itself. Got it. And don't let anybody say that scalpel mode doesn't work, because I know damn well it works. I've used scalpel mode a lot. I've never really had no complaints with it. Just a few smoothing problems, but smoothing ain't bad. Which we're pretty much all of our outfits now on her. There's only a few other places I see I'm gonna doing weight paint's coming. That's a video in itself. I've got to really explain what weight paint is and how to use it. I'm hoping Diane and then we'll do a video on that, because weight paint's very interesting to use and to fully understand. We're just going to use scalpel mode on this too. Right there. There. Pretty much the entire outfit is now on her. Okay. Pretty much the entire outfit is on her. Everything's been renamed. Pretty much everything's been done. So this should be the last export, and then after that we'll save her and we'll do her like we did before, where I'll name all the. I'll get her ready to upload the DeviantArt like I did earlier. This is probably our last export with Blender. We're pretty much got her made. The only thing we're gonna do now is after we get out of Blender is smooth her body down. Good, so forth. We're going to smooth her body down, remove all the seams so the body looks perfect, and then make a generic ASCII file and an XPS file, and we're done. I'll upload her pretty much like I did before. Well, I'm not uploading her, but I'll say it's pretty much the same as the other one. I won't show that you can remove everything. I'll turn her around. So I want to try to be respectful. Okay, here we go. Generic mesh. Oh, right. Oh, that can drive me nuts hearing that it's the wrong group. Which is not a big deal, like I said, it doesn't matter. I know the Spectre is not set to 1_00. Now the outfit's pretty much on her. There's only one more part, but I think we'll just leave that, like I said. Which we can just move that out ourselves with our cape. But pretty much that's it. Now we're going to go into the final thing, is we're going to smooth her body out. So now we're going to get her feet. We're going to go over here. The reason we're smoothing her body out is so her body won't have no seams. Because when you're in Blender, you have a lot of seams. The models always get seams in them, so this pretty much fixes all that. So I gotta find parts. We don't really need to fix any of that. We're pretty much, the only thing we're doing is her skin, her body, mainly her main body. And then we're going to remove all the seams from her body, which I'm looking for. Here we are. Body. Should only have one more part. Body. Here we are, part 2. See how that looks right there? Now that's done. Now we're going to go to remove seams. We're going to go to the feet first, and then we're going to add that to minus legs, and then we're going to run that all the way over. That's going to get rid of all them seams. Now we're going to do the same thing again with the legs to the body, which is body, which should be this one. There we go. Same thing. Grab the body, into body, so we can get rid of all the seams. Okay, we got one more, which is her head. And her body's pretty much got all of its, which is this one. Now remember them 2 bones we had before that I told you about? Okay, now I'm going to show you that her top comes off. As you can see, her breasts are fine. Her cape will be down here. I'm just going to take off her shoulder button pad to show you that her body don't have no seams on it. I'm going to spin her around to be more respectful for her tutu. which, like I said, the legs are going to show through, but like I said, that's not a biggie. I got to do that in the esky, which I had to do before, but pretty much, like I said, let me put her top back on. But like I said, her body's pretty much done. Like I said, you can take off her boots and see her feet show through just the same way. The reason I did it like that is I thought that would be kind of cool instead of doing it the regular way. But that's pretty much it. We're now going to save her as an esky. And then we're going to save her as an XPS. And then we're going to do it the same way, which is I would put this one here, and then I would take the nude one. Let me lock her real quick and I'll show you. Put her up here. But she's got no hair. Oh, poor girl's bald. She's going bald! I'll spin her around. There. Bring her out. Which is pretty much the same picture as I put on DeviantArt, but I covered it with quick image, which is always 150 or 200. Okay, unlock that. Now we've got two bones we've got to get rid of really quick. Which, if you remember, I told you about that we kept, but we will get rid of, which are the extra neck bones. Like I said, these models here, if you don't have the original bones, which we're going to put Z, don't need. 1, and then Z, don't need. 2. And pretty much there it is. Now we'll go, we're done with Blender. We'll now go to Lana. Here's her blend files, which I usually put them in here. Now we'll go to Picture. We'll go to GIMP. I'll load Valkyrie. Well, I do that and I'll show you Valkyrie. To show you that she was made with scalpel mode. She wasn't made with anything else. I didn't stretch her outfit. I didn't do nothing. Her entire outfit, but other than the Momiji bikini, is put on her with scalpel mode. And I'll show you. I'm gonna throw her through a lot of poses and show you that nothing seams through. Her entire body is done with scalpel mode. So if somebody says it doesn't help a pose, and they're lying to you. Because I made her in Blender with scalpel mode. There you go. Which we may get into a video like that to explain how scalpel mode works exactly. There's a lot fun to do there. Okay, that should load it. Now we'll drop that in there. Scale it up. Hyrule Warriors in here just like I did before. gotta make it just a little bigger. There we go. And of course, my signature. Up here, and then we'll save it. There you go. That goes in our folder. And then I think you all know the rest. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, do drop them below, and I will do my best to help or explain to you, or note me if you want to take lessons. I'll give you my Skype page, and I can teach you there. That's usually how I like to teach people, is on Skype. But other than this is SSPD077 saying, have a great night.